Good morning, students. We can start our moral science class, chapter 5, patriotism. And we can see what is the patriotism. Patriotism is the ideology of love and devotion to one's country, and it is meaning that the patriotism means that it is showing the love and the devotion to our country, that is called the patriotism. And the feeling of patriotism, it is bringing the people closer, and through patriotism the people they're willing to sacrifice their own lives for others and wherever it is needed. And we know that as you are as a children, you cannot it is not possible to do the big things for our country or to sacrifice our life for the country, but you can do the small things or the little things, the little part, whatever the little part you can do it for the country or for the society and all, you can do it. And it is meaning that the patriotism, whenever you are doing this little things for the other people or for our society or for the other those who are needed, when you are doing the little things, you are loving them and you are showing the devotion to them. And we can listen here a story about, it is saying about the sacrifice of her own son to the betterment of the kingdom. And we can listen here. In 16th century, there was a nurse named Pannadai who was in service to Maharana Sangram Singh. She was responsible for taking care of the son of Raja, and a nurse, she is named the Pannadai. She was taking care of the Raja's son. She used to take care of him along with her own son Chandan, who was of similar age as young Uday, and she was taking care of the the young Uday with her own son Chandan. Both kids used to play together, and they were playing together. During second and third decades of 16th century, a lot of trouble was faced by the kingdom, and it lost Sanka as its king due to wounds sustained at the battle. And when the 16th century, when they were having the battle, the Sanka, he died there. And Sanka's elder sons died one after another in the battle. And in the battle also, the Sanka's elder sons also, they died one after another. Throne was succeeded by Vikramaditya at young age of 14, and after that the throne was succeeded by the Vikramaditya. He is having the 14 years. After defeating the enemy, Vikramaditya came back to continue his reign, but because of the short-tempered nature of Vikramaditya, no one in his court liked him, and one day, because of this, all nobles decided to rebel and ordered were placed to arrest Vikramaditya. Then now the Vikramaditya, he came back to continue the reign, but the people, those who are there, they don't like the Vikramaditya for what he is having the tempter nature, and he is very angry, and also the people, they don't like to make him as a king. So they decided to arrest him. Now Uday Singh was the only heir elect to the throne, but he was young, so the king's court appointed Vikramaditya's distant brother to act as regent. And next, after the Vikramaditya, who have to come, the Uday have to come, because he is very young, so they could not elect him. So they made the Vikramaditya's distant brother to act as a regent. The distant brother felt that he is rightful heir to throne, so he planned and assassinated Vikramaditya in prison and sent assassin to kill young Uday. And what happened? The distant regent brother, he felt that he can do the rightfully, he can throne, so he planned to kill the young Uday. On the other side, Pannadai just fed and put both kids to sleep. On the other side, we can see the Pannadai, she is taking care of the two children, her own child and the young Uday. They both were now sleeping. A servant ran to Pannadai to tell her about the who were coming that way to kill Uday. And the servant came near to Panadai and told that the assassin, he is coming to kill Uday. Panadai was a loyal nursemaid and knew that the future of kingdom was dependent the young Uday and he must be served. And the Panadai, she know that the future kingdom have to rule by the Uday, so he have to live there. So what she did, she acted quickly and instructed servant to put sleeping Uday into basket and take him to a nearby river where she could join later. She summoned all her strength and lifted her sleeping son, changed his cloth with prince and placed him in place of prince in his bed, covering him with blanket. And what she did, she told the servant to take the Uday to near to the riverside, and she took her own son to the bed. She covered all the blanket and she kept the Uday's dress. Just in few moments, assassins rushed into a room with sword in hand to kill Prince and asked Panna about young Uday. She pointed towards Prince in the bed and watched in horror assassin killing her own son brutally. And what she did, she was seeing that when they asked that where is the Uday, she shot her own son, and the people they came and killed her own son in front of her. Grief-stricken Panadai packed some clothes and other things and left for spots near river where servant was waiting for her with young Uday. And after that she left from there where the servant he was waiting for her with young Uday. After many years of struggling, the royal nursemaid and Uday returned to kingdom. Then after many years, the nurse, she came near to the kingdom with Uday. After ensuring the safety of Uday, she told the whole story of deception and escape. After this noble proclaimed Uday as their king. After when she came there, she told all the story, the past story of the Uday. She told to the people, and they nobles, they proclaimed Uday as their king. Panadai sacrificed her own son to save the heir of throne at Mewar. Then what she did, she sacrificed her own son for the good kingdom, She showed her loyalty and courage to go beyond limits to serve only heir of kingdom. Panadai's name and her deeds will live forever as symbols of extraordinary loyalty, patriotism, and the personal sacrifice. And her name, her name and deeds, it is living forever because she showed the symbols of extraordinary, the loyalty and the patriotism and the personal sacrifice. She sacrificed her own son for the good, better kingdom. That is the things we can see from this story. She sacrificed her own son for the better kingdom, and we can see here how to be patriotic, how we can to be as a patriotic. Here you can see first one, know what the patriotism is. First we have to know the patriotism is. Already we told the patriotism, it is showing the love and devotion to our own country. And vote without fail, and we have to vote without failing, we have to vote. And third one, support the army and express solidarity with the soldiers who are protecting our border areas, and we have to show and respect, and we have to show the soldiers who were protecting our border areas. We have to show the respect and we have to support them. And keep your surrounding clean, and we have to keep our surrounding clean and be proud of your country. We have to be proud of our country and celebrate the diversity of our country. These are the things it is saying how we have to be patriotic. I think by listening this class or this story and all, you also come to know that how you have to show the patriotism. And now as a children, you cannot sacrifice your life for the country, or you cannot do any big things for our country, but what we can do, what all the little things you are doing, you have to do for the betterment of the others. Thank you all of you.